the role as temporary chair for this
Yeah,
meeting.
Finji, go ahead and you can lead it. Go for it.
All right, so I Feng Huang call this meeting to order at 7:01 p.m. Could we all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So next would be roll call. So do we have a list of all the commissioners? Because sorry, usually Anthony does this.
So we got Nia. If I butcher your name, I'm sorry. Crystal, Elizabeth, Nidhi, Chloe, Finji, and Rachel. Nitya as the alternate that would need to be placed on as a voting member for this evening since we are short members. Finji.
All right. So I guess I'll just do roll call for right now. So Feng here. Nia.
Here.
Elizabeth.
Here.
Crystal.
Here.
Nitya. Sorry,
Here.
how do you pronounce your name?
Nitya.
Nitya.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. Let's see. Rachel is not here. So then next we would be seating of alternates. Sorry, Mr. Clevenger.
Yeah.
So who did you say would be seated as the alternate again?
Nitya. Am I saying it right? I'm sorry.
Nitya.
Nitya. So you'd want to seat Nitya.
All right, I see Nitya as a commissioner.
As a voting commissioner for the evening, yes.
As a voting commissioner for the evening. So then if you all could look at the agenda for October 14th, 2021.
Where would I find this agenda?
Oh, usually Anthony screen shares.
I'm working on it. Hold on. Where is my?
Oh, there's also a link to it in the chat.
Yeah.
So if you all could take that and just take a brief moment to look it over.
Here you go. It's a long one.
Yeah, it is. So I motion to approve the minutes for October 14th, 2021. May I get a second?
Elizabeth James, second.
All right. All in favor say aye. Fengi, aye. Elizabeth.
Aye.
Crystal.
Aye.
Nia.
Aye.
Nia.
Aye.
Rachel.
Aye.
Is that everybody?
Yes.
All right. So any opposed say nay. Motion passes. So next we would have to move on to the approval of last month's agenda. Is there a link that we could share that in chat as well?
Give me 1 second. I will.
All right, so if everybody could take a quick look at that.
I'm sorry, can I interrupt just real quick? This is the recording secretary. So you motioned in the very beginning for the minutes before the actual agenda for tonight.
Oh,
So I need a motion for tonight's meeting first and foremost, and then I need a motion after that for the minutes for the last September 9th meeting in that order, if possible, please.
so a motion for the agenda and then one for the meeting minutes.
Yeah, so you're gonna start with the October 14th agenda for tonight, get those the second and the approvals, and then you'll move on to the motion for the minutes for last month's meeting.
Oh, I thought I did the agenda, but I can do it again if necessary.
You did the minutes at first.
Oh, apologies.
No, it's okay, Thingy, you're good.
All right, so then can we approve the agenda for October 14th, 2021? I Feng Huang motion for the approval. May I get a second?
I, Elizabeth Jane, second.
All right. So I'll just list off the commissioners. Fengy, aye. Elizabeth,
I,
Rachel,
Aye.
Crystal,
I,
Ania,
I,
Nitya.
I,
All right. Any opposed say nay. All right, motion passes. Then there's
The minutes we just looked over.
so approval of the meeting minutes for September 9th, 2021. So I Feng Huang motion that we approve the meeting minutes for September 9th, 2021. May I get a second?
Aye. Rachel Plummer, second.
All in favor say aye. Fengy, aye. Rachel,
Aye.
Nitya, Nitya,
I,
Elizabeth,
I,
Crystal, Nia.
I,
Any opposed say nay. Motion,
And I'm sorry, and Nitya, Taki, were you at the last meeting?
No, this is my first.
Okay, so you will need to abstain from the minutes for the last meeting. You'll need a motion to abstain, to vote to abstain. So
Yeah, you have to say I abstain from the motion.
Sorry,
You have to say that you abstain from the motion on the minutes.
I abstained from the motion on the minutes.
thank you.
yeah, so just briefly, I think the way that it works is that if you weren't there for the last meeting, you can't vote to approve the minutes for it.
Correct, because you had no input into it, yes.
So next item on the agenda would be public forum. So interested public members may provide comments to the commission on any subject not on the agenda via Zoom. Commenters may state their name and address for the record and shall limit their remarks to 3 minutes or less as determined by the chair. As an unagendized item, no response is required of the commission or city staff. However, the commission may request staff to agendize the item for a future meeting. So I think we have 2 attendees.
I'm Yes. No, Renee is not one. Senora, all right, Senora, you're, oopsies. I'm trying to unmute him.
Hi, I was just here to attend to see what it would be like to be on the council. I didn't really have any thing that I wanted to set for the agenda or anything else.
All right, thank you.
Right. So then there's not really a public forum.
Yeah,
All right. So number 8 on the agenda is announcements. So are there announcements from like the city?
I'll give you anything on the staff liaison report, but announcements are kind of anything between you guys that you wanted to know, like you got something to say. But at this point, I think that we're okay.
All right. So then we can move on to the next item, which is business items. So first item under here is A, 2021 to 2022 chair and vice chair elections. So background, per the Youth Advisory Commission bylaws, a chair and vice chair will be selected annually at the first meeting of the calendar year from the appointed members for a term of 1 year. The chair will call for a meeting and preside over all sessions. In the absence of the chair and vice chair, the member with the longest continuous service on the commission will preside. The chair's role is to call the meeting to order, state the items to be discussed, permit all members the opportunity to be heard, allow comment from the public, call for a vote as required, work with city staff liaison to ensure successful meetings. The vice chair's role is to serve as the chair whenever the chair is absent. No commissioner shall serve more than 3 years as the chair or vice chair on any Milpitas commission. Recommendation, accept nomination for the positions, confirm that the nominated individuals are willing to serve as if elected, make a motion regarding the chair, second, and vote. Make a motion regarding the vice chair, second, and vote.
So commission, it's your chance to nominate someone for the chair.
I, Crystal Huang, nominate Fengyu Huang as the chair for experience and leadership.
Do we have a second?
I,
second
Rachel
that
Plummer,
motion.
second.
Oh, I'm Nidhi Kaki, second that motion.
Is there anyone else that you guys would like to nominate? That being said, we will go to a vote. Fengy,
Do I just say aye here?
yeah, if you would like to vote for yourself, you would say aye.
All right, aye.
Nia,
Aye.
Elizabeth,
Aye.
Rachel,
Aye.
Crystal,
Aye.
Nithya,
Aye.
Nidhi.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Fingy, welcome back to being the chair. You can now lead the vice chair.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I think Nidhi, did you just come into the meeting?
Yeah, I just came in. Sorry about
All
that.
right.
We're still at 7, so we're okay for her to be on the thing. We're still at the 7 members with 1 seated alternate.
Oh yeah, because I was just making sure that she would be put onto like
Okay.
the agenda.
And I need clarification on who made the second for that motion for the chair. I think Rachel came in before Nidhi on that motion.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
And then after chair, we also need to nominate a vice chair, I believe.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? Are you allowed to nominate yourself?
No.
No? Okay.
Any nominations for the vice chair? Floor is open.
Are we allowed to like ask questions or make comments like before nominating?
You can have a discussion about it. Yeah.
All right. So to be honest, it's kind of strange in a way because almost all of the old members left. So I'm not too acquainted with all of you. I know Rachel has been here for a while along with like Nitty, but
Right,
it-
Rachel, I misspoke. You can nominate yourself as vice chair. I did misspeak on that, sorry. Sorry, Fungi, you can keep on going, sorry.
oh, so I was just saying
No.
it's a I don't know all of you as well as I hope I would.
I want to ask, is there anyone else who wants to be vice chair?
Go for it, Rachel.
Okay. I, Rachel Plummer, nominate Rachel Plummer for vice chair.
And so no,
You need a second.
so I Feng Huang second. Then we call a vote, right?
Yeah, if there's no more nominations, is there any other nominations that you want to ask that first?
Oh, sorry. Are there any other nominations for vice chair?
And go ahead and call a vote.
So then, Rachel,
Aye.
Fengi, I, Nitty,
Aye.
Nia,
Aye.
Nitya,
Aye.
Crystal,
Aye.
Elizabeth.
Aye.
I think that's an unanimous vote unless anybody has any objections.
No, motion passes.
All right, motion passes. So Rachel is now the vice chair of the Youth Advisory Commission.
Congratulations, guys.
So after the elections, it would be the teen center events. So background: each year, the Youth Advisory Commission partners with the Milpitas Teen Center to host assistant planning and promoting events for the Milpitas teens. So the recommendation is to go over the final details of the Yak Teen Center Halloween event. So on the agenda, there's a little section over here. I'll just go over real quick. So we have stations like paint, arts and crafts, trivia.
Let's
movie
go over them
selection.
one at a time,
All right.
just because I have a whole bunch of notes and I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. So I will help lead this with you, Finji. So go
All right.
ahead.
Would it be possible for you to like screen share because there's a lot of notes.
Let me find it. Throws my screen all around. All right. So go ahead and lead, Finji, and I'll just talk about them. We want to make sure that we go over, make sure everyone's comfortable with what's going on. It's in 2.5 weeks, and this is our last meeting before the event.
So what our idea was to have stations with each Yak member like being assigned to different stations to volunteer. So the first station is paint, arts and crafts. And this, I think Anthony mentioned this at the previous meeting where we would have like somebody come in and help teach like paint night.
Yes, so we have secured a paint teacher to come in. She'll bring all the canvases, all the paints, everything for the first 25 teens who sign up. And it'll be from a 6:30 to 7:30 type time frame in that room. Depending on what kind of numbers we get signed up, if there's a lot of extras and people want to do another craft, we'll have the soap scrub craft for all the others that didn't get into the paint night. So that's our plan on the arts and crafts area. Is there any questions? I don't know everything, but I will find an answer if I don't know it.
So do we happen to have the supplies for all of it? Does that come with like the vendor or something?
That comes with the vendor. Yeah, we purchased everything. So she's a one-stop shop. You'll go in there. There'll be 25 canvases set up. She'll have what you guys are painting and lead you through the exercise.
So just, sorry, one more question, like,
Yep, yeah, ask away.
would we need like because we have our vendor there, so would we need like a youth advisory commission member as well just to oversee it, or do you think?
I think that we're supposed to meet the day before, right? From 5 to 6. It's down at the bottom as we get there. And that day before, I think that we are going to be in the center, and we probably need to have discussions on how we're going to watch the flow at the event and see kind of where we feel that the youth commission would work best to get everyone into these kind of activities and really help lead them. Once we get into that arts, the painting class, she does this for a living, so she should be able to lead and really do that. But I'm sure some of you want to paint too, so I'm sure there'll be some of you in that class as well. So,
Got it. So we'll kind of determine that like on the preparation day beforehand.
correct. I think that's a good plan, because I think we should walk through, see where everything is. Vince will be there, who's acting in Anthony's role, and be able to talk to you guys, kind of the vision and everything that he's talked to with Anthony, and kind of get us all on the same page.
I think that's all the questions that I have. So if any of the other commissioners also have questions.
All right, Benji, move on to the second item. Let's do it.
All right, so the second thing would be trivia. So this would go throughout the night. I think we were talking about hosting it in the main auditorium area. And our biggest idea was Kahoot, and Rachel volunteered to provide the questions and like the theme behind the questions.
Yeah, so I made a collection of 15 Kahoots, and it's pretty easy to find more via Kahoot. So if we need more, then I can find more pretty easily. And I got like Disney trivia, and I also got like Halloween trivia. And so is that okay? Or should we do all like Halloween trivia?
I think it's whatever you guys want. It's really Rachel, you're the one that took the reins on this, and whatever you feel comfortable doing, I'm all for that. I think that what we need to do on our night when we're walking through, we need to make sure we understand how we're going to frame it. Are we going to do, because I think we're playing video games in there, if I'm correct, at the same time, and maybe we're going to do pauses with Kahoots coming on throughout the night. Is that what I'm understanding it?
I'm not sure where they were going to put the video games, but yeah.
So
Maybe not have
that
them in the same
we'll
room.
just need to, in your head, we'll have to see what you have, and then we'll have to frame it. Once again, when we do our walkthrough the night before, we'll want to take some time and really think about how we're doing that. I know Anthony and Vince have bought some small prizes for the Kahoot and everything like that, so we will have some people that will win by answering these questions. So,
Okay, yeah. I also want to clarify, is the movie also going to be in the auditorium?
that's the next thing. So it won't be. Cindy, if you're right, I'll just move on to the movie.
Because maybe we would only want to do the Kahoots when the movie isn't happening.
So what the movie is now, so we're going to put up the big movie screen outside. Number one, it's very cold. It's getting colder and colder. So, and Anthony didn't realize that our movie copyright only works inside the building. So we have to move the movie inside the building instead of having it outside on the big screen. So we were thinking we would do that in the lobby, where you have those seats by the fire right there. We do something right there with the movie that you could come in and out, sit and watch if you want to, have some popcorn, and then move into the rooms as they are kind of popping up around and having those types of things. So we thought we would move the movie to that area. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys know the senior center? Am I talking something you've never been to?
I've been in the senior center, and it's a pretty cozy area, so I think that's great.
Yeah. And I think people are going to watch some of the movie and kind of move into other things as they start, and as you guys are doing raffles and stuff like that. So I think it makes sense a little bit.
I think that's probably a good idea. What we were thinking before was to have like the movie in the auditorium, but if we make it like, I guess you could say cozier, then that's also a pretty good idea as well.
So I think that in the auditorium, we were gonna put the Nintendo Switch and some of the games on the big screen. So I think that's why Anthony was moving away from it. He wanted to make that gaming experience kind of exciting and huge and make it a key part. I know that the teens like the gaming aspect. Not everyone, but some do. So we can do that as kind of a fun gaming area.
Sounds good.
All right, let's move on.
All right, so the third thing is movie selection. So last time we were talking about a Halloween themed movie, but we also didn't want to put any horror movies on or something because we were promoting this to be like teenager, but also sort of family friendly as well. So we decided on animated Halloween movies like Hotel Transylvania.
So that's where we're at on the movie. We could not get the copyright for the Addams Family 2 yet. It's still not out yet. I think it comes out the week after Halloween. We just missed it. So probably a reason for that, but anything with the movie.
I think Hotel Transylvania is still really good.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. All right.
Right. So then the next thing is the CC Sweet Treat Station. So last time we were talking a lot about presentation of items. Like I think we were talking about this putting your own frosting on cupcakes or something like that.
So we got back with Jennifer, who runs CC's, and she had some ideas and some things that work for her and her schedule. We have to kind of work with her schedule and really communicate with her, and she hadn't been brought into loop. So she changed a little bit, but we're gonna have two offerings. One, we're gonna have mummy dogs. That's that's the savory item will be mummy dogs. And the sweet item, she took your cupcake and said it's easier if we do a cookie painting. So we'll be doing a cookie painting and mummy dogs for everyone that's there.
Sounds good.
And don't ask me more than that. I don't know what mummy dogs are. But it'll be fun.
It's probably like pigs in a blanket or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that type of thing. I'm guessing. Yeah. So, all right.
All right. So if there's no other questions about that, we have the chance raffle.
So the chance raffle, as they come in, and I do know you'll have to help with this. We'll have commissioners there that'll be checking everyone in, getting their information, and giving them a ticket to take around to the different areas. And as they go to those areas, when they check in, they'll get a raffle ticket, and then they'll be able to earn more raffle tickets as they visit all the different areas of the center and experience the different things that we presented for them. And then we will have a bunch of raffling items. We'll have about 5 decent size items, and then we'll have 1 grand prize item. And Vince right now has been working on securing those items, and we will have them the day before so you can see what they are when we meet the day before the event. And if you have anything you think we should get, feel free to say something and I can pass it on. Is there anything specific? Bag of candy.
I don't know if we brought up the idea of a raffle, but a raffle does sound really nice for the event.
Yeah. So we'll do the raffle drawings at like 8:45. We're thinking at the end of the event, kind of as we're winding down, we'll do the raffles to kind of shoot them out at the end. So
How do they enter? Do they just like enter when they come into the event and they like register?
that's part of what we need to talk about when we get there on the day before. We need to see what kind of flow we want in there, how we want them. They'll probably enter through the front door, but how we kind of want to meet them and put a table out to greet them and then flow them into the different areas. And so we're trying to allow them to have as much experience as we can. So we'll definitely have to figure that out, specifically how we want that flow to go.
When we meet on the day before to prepare, are we going there in person or are we meeting online?
In person.
Okay.
All right. So it doesn't seem like there's anything else.
Sorry,
for
I
the-
keep my.
for the chance raffle, but next we have the outdoor/indoor games. So one is like the video games, and we also have a giant cornhole and Jenga. So I think we could talk about the video games first.
Yeah, so the video games, like I said, we're gonna try to put in the big room with the big screen TV and the projector. I want to see what Vince wants to meet with you guys and kind of see what we can do to create a couple of stations, get that to be very interactive. And then we'll also put out, I'm thinking we'll have to look around, see how we can put it out safely, some of the cornholes and Jengas, maybe around down the hall from the movie and those types of things. So we can still have room for the movie, but have some fun games that they can challenge each other on and just kind of have a good time.
Yeah, especially since Super Smash Bros is a game that can be played with many people, and it's one of those games that it's also fun to watch as well.
That'll be a fun time. Yeah. Any questions on what we've gone over so far on the kind of the night? Is kind of getting a vision in your head semi? So the next thing is the event walkthrough is on 10/28, the day before, from 5 to 6 p.m. We as a commission will meet with Vince at the senior center. Everyone knows where that is, correct? Dead stairs. I'm guessing that's a yes. So we'll meet at the senior center and we'll go over where we have everything. Vince will give us a tour of what his thoughts are, and then we can make any changes or any enhancements that we feel would enhance the event. So kind of makes sense. And then we'll also discuss how the flow is going to go, where we need commissioners, what we can do to help with the areas and really help make this thing flow and enjoyable for everyone that comes.
I'm not sure where the senior center is.
Do you know where City Hall is?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a City Hall campus there. I'm using my hands if you can see me. City Hall is on one corner, and then there's two other buildings. One of those buildings is the senior center. One of those is the community center. The community center has the playground as you pull up to the outside. The senior center is more around the corner towards the Starbucks side. Does that make any
Okay.
sense?
Okay.
Kind of, and and if you go to City Hall, there's a big pond in the middle. It's on the side of Starbucks.
Okay.
It's all pretty close. If you get to City Hall, you can kind of walk around and we'll find you.
Yeah, I think the preparation should help us out a lot, especially since a lot of new commissioners and some of them may not have seen the teen center yet.
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Is that everything for this for teen center events? Or
I also want to ask, wasn't Anthony going to make like a flyer of some sort?
He did make the flyer. We're waiting for it to be put a hyperlink in it, and then we'll get that out this week. It should be coming out today or tomorrow. They may have finished it today. I haven't seen it, but I've been in meetings quite a bit today. But probably first thing tomorrow will be coming out. We'll be sending it around.
Okay. And then I was also thinking maybe I could ask student government at MHS to put it in the morning announcements so we could maybe get more attention.
Yes, I think that's a great idea. And invite people, guys. You guys are the commissioners that are putting this thing on. Invite people over. Let's have a blowout. It'll be fun. I will make sure each of you guys get the flyer on. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Monday morning for sure. I gotta find out where it's at and how far close it is to being done. So I know Anthony was working on it really a lot before he left.
I have a question.
Yep.
For last time, we had something about that there was after each station or something, they're gonna give out candy or something like that. Is that still possible, or are we not gonna do it?
I'm putting that down to talk to. I'll talk to Vince about that, and I'm sure that we can do something with that. I also have written down here that I forgot to tell you is that everybody will get a food ticket on top of their mummy dogs. They'll get a pizza and a drink like a canned drink like soda or whatever, and they will get some sort of dessert with that. So they'll get some small little food item too, just so you guys know. And that they'll get that when they walk in and check in also. Can't read my writing, sorry guys.
Are there any last questions about the teen center?
So I will check on the candy and I'll have an answer for you when we meet that day before. And if we can do it, we'll get it.
All right. So I think the next thing would be city liaison reports. So first thing is report from city staff.
So Anthony's gonna be out through the event. So starting basically on Monday, Vince will be acting in Anthony's role. So all your questions on the event will go through either me or Vince for the event. We'll be meeting with Vince the day before and he'll be leading us through the event as we do that. He'll also be there for the teen center and any questions you have. Anthony's really done a lot of planning and pre-prep work. So we just have a few loose ends to tie up to make sure that we get what we want that night. So it should be really good. And that's kind of what the staff has been working on. And then going into next meeting, as you guys think about things, you can think about what you want on your work plan and some things that you want to do to enhance this commission. So that'll be on the next agenda as your work plan and working through updating your work plan.
Got it. Thank you. So also the next thing is report from council member.
Thank you, Chair, and congratulations to Chair Fingy and also to Vice Chair Rachel and also thank you for accepting the added responsibility and looking forward to your administration for the next year, and welcome to Joshua while Anthony is not around. I'm really excited about this thing, and please, Joshua, make sure to email me the flyer as well, because I'm going to announce it at the Tuesday council meeting.
Sounds good. I will make sure you have it by Tuesday for sure.
Okay. And I'm also looking at my calendar. I would love to go to the rehearsal, the event walk on the 28th, and hopefully my schedule will allow it. I'll be there. That's awesome. So about the council, we are in the process of making an ordinance in banning flavored tobacco and vaping products. So the council approved last meeting to do that. So the staff is working on an ordinance and it will come to the council for final approval. And also another thing that's really exciting is the Holiday Magic on Main Street, a 16-day event starting December 4th, the Saturday, and it will end until the 19th. And it's really exciting. I'll give you an example. On the 6th, there'll be a stocking stuffers savings night where you get a souvenir stocking filled with great deals from local businesses. On the 7th, you can have we have the ugly sweater party, where your craziest Christmas sweater, play party games, and enter to win prizes. On the 8th, Santa Paws Pet Night, bring your pet for Santa pictures and other goodies. It's really fun. It's all mixed. The Parks and Recs and all the other departments really work hard on this. This is the draft. So you're hearing this out of a draft. The final will be in the next couple of weeks or few weeks. Global Holiday Night, celebrate cultural diversity with festive lights, bright colors, and fun traditions of the season. There's also a mistletoe magic date night. Treat your sweetie to some festive grown-up fun. Childcare available for ages 5 to 12. Silver Night, Silver Bells Nostalgia Night. That's on the 13th, a Monday. Relive memories of old-fashioned holiday gift for the first 200 seniors ages 50 plus. Characters on Ice the next day. Capture holiday photos with your child's favorite characters. Costumes are encouraged. Also, tons of toys. See our biggest toys up close. Bring a toy for our firefighters. Toy drive and get $2 off ice skating. So there's going to be an ice skating as part of the holiday magic. And this is another one, fun one. Christmas Carol dash Oki. It's not karaoke, but it's karaoke. Sing along with Santa and compete for prizes, singing holiday songs on the mobile stage. So it's fun. And this is for you, December 17th. Reindeer Games Teen Night. Try your hands at this season's hottest video game and enter to win a copy to put under your tree. So I don't even know what it is, but it sounds exciting. So all of that for 16 days in December. So I'm excited about it. I think this is your event on the 29th is the jump start of this Christmas holiday on Main Street. How's that? Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you on the 28th, right? And that's it for me. Oh, I have a suggestion. Oh, by the way, I just want to point out the cookie painting when we did the senior open house a couple weeks ago, that was a big hit. People like painting the cookies and you'll enjoy doing that as well. Is there a way, Joshua, is there a way that all the commissioners, including staff and myself, get a t-shirt with the name on it? Because, I mean, you can ask Marie how she did it for the senior center. She was able to do it. She went to Michael's and she was able to put the name on the t-shirts.
Yeah,
So,
I think that we're gonna be using name tags for the event, but we can do that probably throughout the year for some of the other events. This event
Yeah.
we already got name stickers for them.
oh, you did? Is there a way you can get t-shirts for them?
I don't know if we can get it done in time. I will see what Vince can get
Can
done.
you please see if you can? Because the lead time with Marie, because I came up with a t-shirt suggestion a few days before the actual event, and they were able to pull it through. I think it would be nice to have the commissioners' t-shirts for that day. And they can use forever for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Let me know if you need anything for that, and I'll be happy to help.
Councilmember Chua, I thought you would let everyone know your event you got coming up in 2 weeks.
Huh?
The event you have coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you can do it. They were
Uh,
able to do it in a week, those t-shirts. I'm challenging you.
Okay, but
Okay.
I'm saying, Councilmember Chua, don't you want to tell them about Filipino heritage?
Yes, that's going to be October 22nd, Friday, at the Cesar Chavez Plaza from 4 to 5:30. Please come. We have dances and singing and food. We also have food. So come over, join us. Thank you. Let me know about the t-shirt. If there's anything I can do, I would love to help.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, Chair.
So Councilmanager Troy, it's odd that you mentioned the t-shirts because I was actually wearing mine the other day this is 2018 to 2019.
See, that's good. You still have that.
Yeah, so since it's outdated, we should probably make a new one.
Right. So we're putting pressure on Joshua. That's his talent.
But the thing is, Councilmember
No
Chua,
excuses.
I want to make a nice one like that one that he has. So it means that I got to get it screen printed. I don't know that I can get that turned around
No.
that fast.
Okay, you don't have to do it screen printed. All you need to do is ask Anne Marie. It's just a t-shirt and and put the names of the commissioner and youth advisory commission, and then underneath their names. That's all you need to do. And she did it, like, I'm telling you, in less than a week, she was able to do it. Doesn't have to be fancy, screen painted and all that. She was able to do it from Michael's. Is that okay? Pressure is on, Joshua.
We'll see what we can do.
Okay,
Vince will be back Monday. I will let him know your desire.
okay,
So-
cool. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you, Chair.
All right, thank you, Councilmember Chua. So that's with both reports. Do we have upcoming agenda items? So A is work planning. I think that's about just creating a work plan for the year.
Correct.
And the second one is the YAC scholarship. So every year we offer a scholarship to local residents, local high. I should probably specify high schoolers and high schoolers in Milpitas. Sorry. And we give it out to the schools around the area, and people send in applications, which we will vote on to determine the winner.
So Anthony will go over that with you next meeting on what that entails and what we need to update and those types of things. So is there anything else you guys want to agendize for next meeting?
It doesn't seem so.
Okay.
All right, so the last thing is adjournment. So before we adjourn, is there anything that anybody would like to add, like last minute add? It doesn't seem like it. So I, Feng Yi Huang, call this meeting to an adjournment at 7:48 p.m. May I get a second?
I, Rachel Plummer, second.
All right, all in favor say aye. Feng Yi, aye. Rachel?
On the
Aye.
adjournment, we don't have to vote.
Oh, we don't, sorry.
Yeah, you're okay. We're good. Thank
All
you,
right.
guys. We will see you guys. Remember, everyone, we are getting together on the
Great.
28th at 5 p.m. at the Senior Center. See you guys there. I'm excited. Good
All
night.
right, all right,
Bye.
thank
Thank
you.
you guys so much.
Thank you.